Manchester United took another major stride towards Champions League qualification following their 2-0 victory over Everton at Old Trafford. Goals from Scott McTominay and Anthony Martial made the difference as the Red Devils moved back up to third in the table with a richly needed victory, just their second in the league since mid-February. Erik Ten Hag had a few crucial decisions to make both before and during the game, and below we've outlined the things we feel he got right out there today. Faith in McTominay. With Casemiro still suspended, it's fair to say Ten Hag had little choice other than to give McTominay a start, but given the Scotland midfielder's form over the past few weeks, it'd have been hard to drop him regardless. McTominay broke the deadlock on 36 minutes with a well-taken strike from a tight angle, further demonstrating his prowess in front of goal following his glut over the international break. In the other half of the pitch, the 26-year-old was composed on the ball and defensively solid, and if he keeps this kind of form up, United will definitely think twice about letting him leave this summer. Trusting Maguire a home game against a side teetering on the edge of relegation isn't exactly the bravest time to give a periphery player a run out, but Ten Hag's decision to start Harry Maguire ahead of Raphael Varane was nonetheless a bold one, especially when you consider the precariousness of United's league position. Both Maguire's form and confidence have been on the floor for the best part of 2 seasons, and with a summer exit looming, giving him minutes wasn't particularly necessary. But the Englishman repaid his manager's faith with a steely, uncompromised performance at the back, evoking memories of his pre-2021 self. With it, Maguire puts himself in contention for another start, and an important first-team player in Varane has been handed a well-deserved rest. Sensible stuff. Recognizing Rashford's mistake. Starting Rashford up front was a mistake, but Ten Hag, to his credit, recognized and rectified it. The England man netted the only goal of the game against Brentford on Wednesday playing as 9, but the vast majority of his success this season has come when he's on the left flank. With his back to goal, Rashford was unable to pierce Everton's back line with his usual devastating inside runs, and a number of golden chances were wasted by players taking up spaces he'd usually be in. With an hour gone, Ten Hag realized his error and hooked Anthony Martial, and reshuffled his front three so that Martial was the 9, and Rashford was back on the left. A few minutes later, Rashford squared the ball from the left to give Martial a tap in and put United 2 to the good. Because of course that's what happened. Effective game management. The second goal was what ultimately killed Everton off, but Ten Hag's late changes did an excellent job in snuffing out any chances of a late comeback. The Toffees came out in the second half with the bit between their teeth, and United were getting a little overrun in central midfield, and Ten Hag was quick to recognize it. He brought on Fred to sit in beside McTominay and provide some much-needed defensive stability, and handed Christian Eriksen his first appearance in months to provide a little on-the-ball composure. They were simple changes, but effective ones too.